Let's start with the AL West, and I will let you show us your AL West predictions before I go into mine.
My AL West predictions. Okay. Well, right there. Now we can see it. We can see everybody's. um, I've got the Rangers coming back, winning the AL West. I think the Astros are a good team. Mariners are a good team, but they didn't get any better. They actually, both teams got worse. I think the Rangers are getting better because they're just getting healthy and they're just getting more driven. I like this Rangers team. I think this team is going to be a force in the American League by himself. I do think that the Angels won't be bad. The A's will be a lot better than people think. I actually think the A's are going to improve by 12 games this year over last year. That's what my prediction is on them, improving a lot. But the Mariners didn't get better. They're still going to be right on the edge and make them playoffs. Astros are going to be on the edge and make them playoffs, but the Rangers, I think, are solid.
I agree with you on the Rangers. I think getting Jacob deGrom back and having some of their infielders all healthy is going to get them to that AL West division crown, and they could end up being the World Series team if they play their cards right. I also think the Mariners are going to be in second place. I think the Astros took a major step back. You lose Kyle Tucker, you move Jose Altuve to the outfield. You know, you've got less guys protecting oh God, what their best hitter. I don't understand why I can't remember his name.
With who?
Best hitter on the Astros.
Not oh my God. Well, not Kyle Tucker anymore. Not Altuve.
No.
Getting old. Not Bregman. Oh my God.
Right?
One of the best hitters in baseball. What am I doing here?
Good Lord. I'm ready to say Yonder Alonso. It's not him. What the hell is this guy's name all of a sudden?
God. Just go. Keep talking, no. James. You got to fill the void here. James, fill the void. We're going to do this as we're talking, and I'm going to figure it out. But we got to keep talking, James.
Okay. Well, all right, fine. Well, so I think the Mariners, they have an amazing pitching staff. I do think they're going to go backwards this year. But
Yordan Alvarez.
Oh, my God. Thank you. Yordan Alvarez. How the hell did we forget?
Locked up. It feels so bad.
Major brain fart. Going back to the Mariners, though, they're going to take a step back in the pitching rotation, but J-Rod is going to have a better year. I don't think there's any chance that he won't. I think Cal Raleigh is an absolute stud. I think this team, they did fall, one game short of the playoffs last year. I think they're going to probably end up making it. The Astros, I'm not a believer in. The A's, I think, are going to be a lot better. And the Angels are the Angels. You know, when you have $300 million sitting on the IL every freaking year because Rendon is a piece of garbage, you're never going to do anything. You're going to get out of the basement. And I really hope that they trade Mike Trout. If Mike Trout can be healthy at the trade deadline, I can really see somebody saying, hey, you know what? Let's take him on.
Yep, I could see that.
All right, let's move to the AL Central.
AL Central, let's see if it pops up.
Oh, it'll pop up.
Alex, you're so good. God, this is awesome. AL Central, while the AL Central had produced 3 playoff teams, I think they're getting one this year. The Royals, without a doubt, the best team. They're put together very well. I see them continuing with what they did last year. We got this whole division exactly the same. White Sox are going to suck, but not as sucky they were last year.
You can't suck as much as they sucked.
They've sucked it all. They sucked it dry.
Yeah.
Now they're not going to be as sucky. And so the Guardians, I think, are going backwards. Again, I don't think they got better as a team. I think they got worse. Tigers, I think it was an amazing run what they did last year. They're not going to be able to repeat that, and our offense still has a whole lot of holes in it. Tariq Skubal can't take the ball every single day. Twins are a good team, and they're going to be borderline for that last playoff spot. But I just don't think they got injuries already happening. I don't think they have a team that's built to win, just the way it's built. And the Royals, though, are improving.
Nobody on that Twins rotation scares me. Like you said, they already have injuries. Royce Lewis is already out for a little while. You can't freaking count on Byron Buston. That's what I call him because he's a bust. You remember years ago I was saying he was a bust because the guy can never stay healthy. And the Royals, they're just going to win by default. And I think Vinny Pasquantino is going to have a really nice year. I like some of the additions that they made. I think that they are the division winner there without a doubt. But I know a lot of people who are really high on the Twins. Not me.
Not me. Not this year.
All right. Let's go to the AL East.
The
And
beast
we're going to argue
of
here.
the East. The beast of the East. New York Yankees going to win the division. I like the team. I like how they're built. I still think the Red Sox are a step behind. I think they did an amazing job bringing in Bregman. I don't think that offense is going to be as strong as the Yankees offense. Stanton, though, is actually, I think, the biggest injury. Stanton Cole. I mean, don't get me wrong. Cole's a huge loss, but Stanton is a bigger loss, I think, as far as that offense goes. The Red Sox have a great team, though. Red Sox are a very good team. It's funny how we had the bottom half exactly the same. I think the Jays have actually built. I actually see the Jays borderline make the playoffs. Red Sox for sure make the playoffs. I think the Red Sox are the best wild card team in baseball, and then the Rays are on the out. Orioles did not get better either.
No. Rays, I think, will get a little better. Orioles did not get better at all. They're relying way too much on Shigano. The Blue Jays are very good. I could see them catching fire at some point and giving both those other two teams in the division a run. The Yankees, I'm sorry, I am not as bullish on the Yankees as you are. You already have a back problem with Paul Goldschmidt. You already lost Garrett Cole. Giancarlo Stanton may never play baseball again. You still don't have a third baseman on that team. I don't trust Carlos Rodon. Carlos Rodon now is your number one or number two. I can't trust him. I can't trust a team that's relying on Stroman as one of their top five pitchers anymore. I don't see it. You lost too much in Juan Soto. You lost Gleyber Torres, and they're sitting there and they're saying, "Oh, wait a minute, what's up?"
Who are the starters for the Boston Red Sox? The starting rotation.
You got Garrett Crochet. You've got oh Jesus Christ, Walker Buehler. Those are the two guys that they signed, and the other two right now the other three off the top of my head are not there
because you will never be able to name them. Tanner Hoke, Richard,
who I like,
like Quinn Prester. Like what? How is this team supposed to, like, you're talking about Stroman and Rodon as being like trash. I get it. But like Garrett Crochet is literally had a great year, incredible year last year. He is going to blow out, guys. He's going to get hurt. I am sorry. Walker Buehler, we don't even know what we have coming off of a second Tommy John, and that's your big signing. That's your big deal.
I'm telling you, I think this is a much better.
They don't have the rotation and they don't have they got some pieces in the bullpen. They don't have big boy pieces. Aroldis Chapman's their big boy in the bullpen right now. Liam Hendricks, like a little late.
Sounds like a bet is coming on.
And I get it. Like I get the offense. Like Duran, Devers, Bregman, Cassis, like great. But you are stretching when you go to Story, Abreu, Wong, like Connor Wong, like Hamilton. Who is it? Like Rafaela?
Don Rafaela.
Like, guys, who are we kidding?
Okay. I'm telling you that this is a much better team than you think it is.
The trash that we're talking about with the Yankees, like the players were like, oh man, these guys suck now. Like the Red Sox would take them in a heartbeat. That's when you got to understand, like the Red Sox would take like 3/4 of the Yankees lineup right now, or even their entire roster, and put them in their starters. That's our problem. Like when we look at this Red Sox team, like they're going to be good. But if Trevor Story's not good, that lineup is four guys and that rotation. If Walker Buehler and Crochet are not like the greatest pitchers in baseball, that rotation is bad. They have to be the greatest pitchers in baseball. That's the thing, is Crochet and Walker Buehler have to be great. They can't just be good. And that's where I get what the problem with this is. Like when we trash the Yankees, we look at the competition.
I'm not trashing the Yankees, but
no, like I think people pick when they pick the Yankees to not be as good, and you're like, wait, the Red Sox would take all three of those guys in a heartbeat and not even think about it.
Okay. David, I'm sorry, I disagree with you. I think the Yankees are a far worse team than you think they are. Not that the Red Sox are all that great, but I just think the Yankees are going to have a lot of problems this year. Jazz Chisholm, he was fantastic for the Yankees, but as we've said in the past, he has never lived up to expectation. I don't know if he's going to be able to do that for a full year. You don't have a third baseman. You brought in a first baseman that has a bad back. You lose Giancarlo Stanton. Those are major problems. And then add Garrett Cole. Then add the fact that Luis Heel is hurting. Devin Williams, great guy in the back of the bullpen, but this guy, don't forget the last time we saw him, he gave up a home run in the playoffs to lose it for the Brewers. So that could be a problem long term. Let's see who we got in the wild card race in the AL.
All right, my wild card predictions, as we talked about, Red Sox, I think, are the best team out of all the wild card teams. Again, I've got the Rangers winning the West, so the next best, Astros and Mariners. I don't think anybody else from that Central gets in besides Royals.
I'm with you. I just have a different order. I obviously have the Yankees going in there because I have the Red Sox winning the division. The Mariners, I think, are going to be improved. At least I hope so. And the Houston Astros are just the best of the bunch.
To me, it's the Mariners or the Blue Jays are really going to be the question. And it just depends on where the Blue Jays go. If the Blue Jays go in the right direction, it's their division. It's their wild card to win.
Yeah, I could see the Blue Jays sneaking in over the Astros in my list. I could see that. I think the Mariners are getting in. I really do.